the first part of this video, I was just removing the back to see how bent this is. We're going to go ahead and remove the front screen since it's still good, and I don't want to bend this anymore without potentially cracking the screen, since this screen is worth money. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the phone, and then we're going to remove some stuff. Okay, so I need a pentalope driver here. And you're going to put it on the heater. Some isopropyl alcohol, that always helps too. Just around the sides, it helps loosen that glue up. You don't have to do this, but it helps. Okay, if you want to preserve your screen, you don't want it too hot either. Normally if it's, you know, who cares, the screen's broken, I put it pretty hot. And for this one, we're going to go ahead and just move the temperature down. Let's put it at 160 degrees. And let's leave it on there for about 3 minutes. That'll help slowly warm it up. Okay, so after it's warmed up and you've put the alcohol around there, we're going to just carefully lift up this screen. We're trying not to make the frame fall apart on us because it's all damaged. That's why I use low heat and some alcohol. So we want, well, obviously we don't want to damage the frame more than it already is, and also we want to try to salvage this screen. So you just don't want to get in there too deep. You'll be able to lift this up just fine. So we got a bit of adhesive right here, so we're just going to cut through that. It's holding on to the screen there. My very first 12 mini. Didn't think I'd ever get one of these darn things in stock. They're not very popular in my area. The 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max is. Okay, let's go ahead and remove these screws. I like to organize them based on where I found them, just in case they're different sizes, which I do believe they're not. I'll just remagnetize my screwdriver, help get a screw out there. This one seems to only have one screw right there. Yep, one screw for that whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect our battery and then our screen. Whole thing should be able to unglue and come out. Let's go ahead and disconnect this piece. And this cable. Quite a bit of glue for the Mini on the screen versus the Pro Max. Okay, those were all tri-points, and now this is a 00 screw driver. The rest of this stuff may need a little bit of additional heat. Let's find out if it does or not. Putting our tweezers underneath and prying upward. That lifts it right out. So this is hopefully our good screen. You can always test it, make sure you didn't break it. Next, if you want to get True Tone, you want to program it. And this is all Apple original. If it wants to come out. As you can see there, Apple logo part. That's how you tell it's original. You can desolder this and solder that on and it'll transfer everything over, but we don't do that here at TechMD. You can have the programmer, but I just got this and I still have yet to figure this out. So software is not working and I can't get the device to turn on. So I just need to find some instructions. A lot of people have been using them. It's really for True Tone. Most people are not gonna have the money anyways to pay for that and program it. So I just recommend getting like a soft OLED display. If you want to get Apple Original and go through all this, you probably should be a repair shop because that programmer is like $100. It's just not cheap to start doing your own thing. Okay, so now we can actually see where it's bent. See if we can resolve any of this. I'm just going to put it flat against the table. I'm just checking for bends. It is quite bent. Especially in this area. It's really bowed right there. I'd really love to get that resolved, but I've had a lot of trouble pushing the frame. So my next option would be to hold it down. Let's see if I can show you guys what I'm doing. Hold it down and try to get it bent outward. This part of the frame does not want to bow back. Where how much I push. Overall, we got a pretty bent frame. So not much more than I can do than what I've offered him. But as you can see, the eyeglasses and I got set flush right there because of the bent frame. God, that sucks. I've tried everything. Oh, taking out the whole board, I guess. I think the whole frame needs to be replaced to do a good repair, but customer doesn't want to spend any more money than they already are. Plus, I don't have any frames at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and just connect all the cables back. Slide the bracket underneath. Oh, it looks like the bracket is this way. There we go. At this moment, I'd like to turn it on and make sure the screen is good. All right. These little brackets here are a little bent inward. Just bending them back a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and install the front screen here. Make sure we can get it in. I have a suspicion that it would be coming up like that. It's quite not perfect. That's why I'm not really bothering with the glue, guys, just because this frame is really screwed up. I'm just pressing down. And that's it for the screen repair, guys. It's pretty simple. I'd recommend putting this and just scrape off that glue around there to do that. And then if you have a programmer and have it figured out, do that. Hopefully future videos I'll do that. I'm gonna mess with some instructional videos, but I just literally got them. I had bought this programmer once before, but I couldn't figure it out. To be honest, I don't have a lot of time and not a lot of demand from the customers wanting it. Most customers here in Utah, they want just aftermarket screens anyways. So that would be it for the end of this video. Part 3 will be just getting the back glass finished and put together.